Hi guys, welcome back. In this video, we will learn about use memo hook. Okay, so use memo it used to optimize the performance, and it's quite similar to use callback that I showed you in the last video. They both are used to optimize or to increase the performance. The difference is that the use callback it memorize a function, while use memo it memorize a value. Okay, so a value from a function. That's the difference. Now let's have a look at the app.js here. We have the num. All right, so by default the number is 1, and we have the button. So the button here call increment. When we click on this button, it will call this set num, and set num here it will +1. Okay, every time we click on the button. And we also have the child component as well. It take one property called number. Okay, so now let's have a look at the child component. Here you can see we are using the use memo, and have a look at the child here. Okay, so as seen, this is the property, okay, call number, and this is the number. All right, so here it is, memorize double number. Okay, so let's have a look what it does. So basically it will use the number that coming from the app.js here and multiply this by 2. We are here using the use memo, and it take 2 parameters. So the first one is this one, basically this is the function, and the second one here, this is the dependencies. Okay, so this is an array of dependencies. This is the second argument. All right, so it has 2 arguments. This is the first one, and this is the second one. And here in the return, basically we show the number. Okay, and down here we have the double number. So whenever that it return a result of this, okay, and it's stored in the memorized double number, and we want to show it right here under the number. Okay, so now let's have a look at the result, and we will also try to test this a few times. So here it is, guys. We have this result. Okay, the button called increment. By default it's set to 1, right? And when I click on this button, it will increase by 1. Okay, so here I click on it, the number will increase 1 each time. Okay, when I click on this, you can see it increase. And when you have a look at the double number, it multiply this by 2. All right, so now let's have a look again to the child component. What if I remove this use memo? What happened? All right, so I remove this, and now let's go back here and take a look. Okay, I refresh number 1, but nothing happened. Nothing is showing in the double number. Why is that? Because let's go back here, the use memo hook here, it memorized the result of the calculation. Okay, it memorized, it basically store inside this variable, right? That's how it memorized, that's how it store the value, okay, in this variable, and it show it in this variable as well. Okay, it's showing the double number, whatever the number we have here, it multiply by 2. Okay, so let's recap here again. The child component, the child functional component here, it receive a prop called number, and inside this component we are using the use memo hook to calculate the value of double. Okay, it does the calculation, multiply the number by 2, and the use memo hook it take a function. Okay, so the first one here, this is the function, and then this is the first argument, it does the calculation, and the second argument here, this is an array of dependencies. Okay, in this case this is the number. All right, and this here it will return the result of the calculation and store it in this memorized double number. That's why we can see the result. Okay, that's why we can show it to the screen. And let's have a look again. What if I remove the number here, right? An array of dependencies. So whether we still see this or not. Okay, when I click on this, actually nothing is working here. Okay, so this is also required as well. Yep, that's pretty much it about the use memo. Again, use memo, it is used to optimize the performance. You can think of it as caching. And the main difference between use callback, it memorize the function, while use memo, it memorize a value coming from a function. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next video.